Once upon a time, in the quaint little village of Tickingvale, there was a clockmaker named Mr. Tockle. He was an elderly man with a twinkle in his eye and a heart full of kindness. Every clock in Tickingvale was lovingly crafted by his skilled hands, and his workshop was always filled with the soft melody of ticking and talking. One brisk autumn day, Mr. Tockle was rummaging through his attic, searching for parts to repair one of the town's oldest clocks. As he dusted off old boxes, he stumbled upon a peculiar-looking clock hidden beneath an old sheet. It was unlike any clock he had ever seen before, with its face intricately decorated with golden stars and a crescent moon. Curious, Mr. Tockle carried the clock down to his workshop to examine it closely. He noticed a tiny inscription at the bottom: "Time's secret belongs to the dreamers." He carefully wound the clock, his fingers moving with precision and care. As the hands began to move, the room filled with a shimmering, silvery light. "Meow," cried Muffin, Mr. Tockle's ginger cat, as she leapt onto the workbench. Her eyes widened in surprise as the room transformed. The walls of the workshop melted away, revealing a magical garden filled with blooming flowers of every color and trees with emerald leaves sparkling under the sunlight. Mr. Tockle and Muffin found themselves standing near a small pond that reflected the beauty all around. Suddenly, beside the pond, they noticed a small, mischievous-looking rabbit with a pocket watch. "Hello there," the rabbit greeted with a hop and a skip. "Welcome to Time's Garden, the land where dreams and magic meet." Muffin, her whiskers twitching with excitement, eagerly chased after the rabbit. Mr. Tockle chuckled and followed them, his heart warming with each step. The garden was a true wonderland, filled with paths lined with twinkling lights, and every plant seemed to have its own melody, humming softly to the rhythm of the ticking clock. Their stroll led them to a grand tree, much larger and older than the others. The rabbit stopped and looked up, pointing with one tiny paw. "The clock tree," he exclaimed. "Its roots hold the secrets of time, and its branches reach out to dreams. This is the heart of our little garden." Mr. Tockle stood in awe, his spirit lifted by the magic of the moment. Muffin, now perched on a branch, purred contentedly, her tail dancing with the leaves around her. After a time of exploring and marveling at Time's garden, Mr. Tockle realized it was time to return. He thanked the rabbit for the magical journey, and with a wave of his wand-like hand, the rabbit sent them back to the workshop. The shimmering light faded, and Mr. Tockle found himself back at his workbench with Muffin by his side, still purring happily. Though the magical garden was gone, Mr. Tockle smiled, knowing he held the memories of the magical journey in his heart.